Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the first episode of the second season of Otome Game no Hametsu Flag Shikanai Akuyakurejo ni Tensei shite Shimata, also known as Hamefura, which is what I'm going to be calling it going forward because it is a lot easier to say. So, I have indeed watched and reacted to the first season, so if you haven't yet checked it out, you might want to do so. I may even have like a link to the playlist in the comments if I remember to. So this show, I did quite enjoy the first season. I thought it was pretty great. I mean, our main girl was kind of amazing. She's kind of a bit of a airhead, you might say, like a bit dense. She's got like what, half a dozen people that clearly are in love with her, and she's just like, wow, this friendship end. It's so great to have so many friends, isn't it? So, yeah, that's what she's all about. Very atypical kind of a Joe-sama character because she's not really. She's got that mind of that other girl from a different world. So she's done a pretty good job of avoiding that villain bad end flag thing, by not being a villain. It's great what just not being a jerk to people, how much I can kind of improve your overall life. I think that was the biggest takeaway from the show. But the way we ended off, I think we just kind of dealt with our red-haired boy. I don't remember his name, kind of because he sort of had two names. It was kind of a complicated situation. But we think we finished that off. So what do we do next? I mean, there's still stuff to do, I suppose. But like, I think we're like kind of getting into uncharted territory. Like I think that's what they said at the end of last season, that we kind of most of the stuff she's familiar with because of the game. I think we're kind of like past that. So if that's the case, yeah, we could be a bit of a shift in kind of like how things go. So I'm pretty curious to see how that will go. Before I jump into it, just a quick to let you know how I do things. I do not show the anime footage in this video for reasons kind of stated down there. I show you subtitles from it and a timer so you can get it all synced up with my reaction, like get your your own copy. So with all that said, let's jump on in and see how Katarina lives her life today. So 3, 2, 1, play. I feel like I could have done that overall intro better, but it's fine. That's our girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the episode just started. 5 more minutes. I beg to differ. I think that's exactly how that works. Good reason, of course. Yeah, we avoided the doom flags. That makes you appreciate life, but quite as much as barely maintaining it. But there could be more doom flags that she's unaware of. That's the biggest concern. Oh wow, slam that green tea. Also, did we change our meeting room? Happy Katarina. Yeah, I guess we can just kind of chill now. Thank you for the recap. Yes, but what if Maria gets together with a villain? That's... Oh, TV does work. But yeah, we, of course, have to have some kind of recapping. I mean, it's just to be expected. Making sure everything's working. Yeah, I did a good job with that. Yeah, that did not happen. I mean, as well as can be expected. Yeah, good old Mary. Wasn't she like the first friend she made? Like, I think before Sophia. That's him. So I've heard. She did. Secret route. Hope we can find some more secret routes. Yeah, that's what that was. You say that, but we have a whole nother season of something, so enjoy the peace while it lasts. That's what she does. School festival, okay. That could be a lot of fun. Oh, wow. Now you have her attention. I mean, this isn't Japan. I don't think they would have takoyaki. I mean, you could cross your fingers. Yeah, he never wastes an opportunity. And she's not gonna say no to food, so... right on cue. I think he does it a lot. As best he can. I appreciate his presence in this scene, even if nobody else does. With most of the cast of the show being after her, it's an important position for him to be in. The overprotective guard. And she just has no idea what's going on around her. Hey, Maria. That would be a cool opportunity, yeah. Unfortunate. Maria always so helpful. No kiss. But... getting pretty close here. She's definitely right. You can't say no to that face. Hey, yeah, everyone else. I'm sure you'll be wonderful. I'm sure you would get a better role than that. Better montage. Bum, 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 bum. I'll be right back. Even got fireworks. Did you look any happier? And that's naturally why she's happy. Yeah, the mother does not like seeing her daughter happy. That's my conclusion. I'm not sure you quite got it, but... I have missed you, Bakarina. Yeah, why would the mother possibly be embarrassed? Somebody lurking in the shadows. Well, her mood seems to have descended a bit. Yeah, not quite the Japanese festival you were expecting, is it? I mean, there's no takoyaki to be found. Man, she was so happy like 10 seconds ago. Just not here. Just a chance to enjoy another culture's festival. Look, look on the bright side. Doesn't even look in the general direction of the person feeding her. Because it just doesn't matter. It shut her up pretty quick. Yeah, I knew it'd be short-lived because there's still food to eat, so... Oh, that looks really good. Jeez. Exhibition room? That she wouldn't do that. I also quite like Mary's outfit. I missed my chance to say that earlier, but... Although it's oddly distracting, but... I swear she's a bottomless pit. Oh, I don't think he'll say no to that. Especially Mary, I think she might stab him. I thought I saw her twitch a bit earlier. I didn't mean that. It's quite a mood shift. Keith. How can she look so terrifying yet so... Yeah, he's not as shameless as Jared, so... Well... Yeah, I know, it'd be your excuse. Wait, do we? When was that scene? Yeah, that's how you see it. You just don't. You're always on the wrong page. It's really not, though. Well, it's kind of funny. His name kind of sounds like Kiss, and her name sounds like Mary, like, get married. At least they're together on that. It's a fictional story. I guess he's not familiar with it. Long day. Okay. Yeah, what else do you need to say, really? Yeah, I think that would be great. I would love to see her acting chops. Okay, that's actually a pretty good point. So really literally meant he can't, okay. Let's do that. I kind of want to see it. Okay. The suspense. Well, that, hopefully nobody's, like, you know, watching this. Rumors can spread very quickly. I don't think this is really the play anymore, if it ever was. It kind of worries me. Is that who I think it is? I mean, okay, yeah, it is. Okay, he did make himself look different. Wish I could do that. I got a bag of stuff. But, yeah, of course. I think it's just also because they're really good. Oh. Oh. I need to be worthy of you. Okay. This is great for cleansing me of that previous scene. If only he wasn't here. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hopefully we can prevent that flag, too. Oh? So it might be worth doing. Yeah, that's a good point. Her magic isn't exactly anything mind-blowing. Oh. I feel like a lot of people know you. Birds. Yeah, that's what she was thinking about over there. Let's do our best. Okay, so I guess that's kind of our next big thing. Ooh, I like the blue one. It would match your outfit. Yeah, of course that's what the one she chooses. Are you coming on to her? I think they all are. That'll be 10,000 yen. Except not, because of course, you know, yen isn't a thing here. Okay, that looks exciting. He knows her. Everybody knows her. Yeah, as long as you weren't with some guy. Although girls are also after her, so wouldn't be too comforting for me. Yeah, Yobiste, who does this guy think he is? Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Well, that's good to hear, but still got the wrong idea. I'm not sure he likes you headbutting her. It's quite bold to do in front of the supposed fiance. Hey, more people. Okay, have we ever met these people? I feel like we haven't. I think I recognize the voice, though. Was he? I can't remember these names. She is quite tall. Susanna. Selena, Susanna, Selena, I'll try. Big day. They seem quite different. They have like pretty much the same hair color too. Yeah, they get along rather well. It's quite nice. I was afraid of that. Oh. just everyone wants some of Katarina. What now? Is this the ED or? Oh no, I think this is a play. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. I assume. Oh, a literal doom flag. Tametsu flag. Okay, now we have the ED. I think. The first season's open. This ED was great. So actually, this could be the opening. I don't think we had one. So I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna watch it. Yeah, it's probably the opening. The mother and Annabelle have very similar reactions. Oh, wow. Give this girl a raise. Yeah, I met her this episode. What was that? Okay. That was something. Who was that? This must be the Ministry of Magic or whatever it's called. Okay, that was cute. Okay, that was way too close. There's just no escaping these people. What was it like to be just targeted by so many people and not even really realize it? Also, there's a cat there. And just random stuff on that table. Okay. Okay, so that was the first episode of the second season of Hamefura. And yeah, we're definitely back into it. They made sure to do a bit of recapping, which was fine because we did it through the mental meeting system, right? So I always enjoy those, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. But we got through that fairly quickly, quickly enough. And we have a school festival as our first big thing to do, which makes sense. Although Katarina, she's kind of imagining something different because obviously she's a Japanese girl. She's imagining a Japanese festival, and I kind of was too because I'm watching an anime, and generally anime festivals all are kind of the same for the most part. So it's quite a bit different though. Traditional Japanese food probably not going to be here. So the look of disappointment in her eyes, just those dead eyes when she realized were pretty funny. She cheered up, of course she did, because even if it wasn't what she was expecting, there was still lots of wonderful food. So she's gonna have her mood improved as a result. So we had that. But that was a big thing. She pretty much had time, I think a little bit of time with almost every character. But Keith's still doing his job, protecting her from others, although he also kind of has his own sneaky stuff. Like the one scene between, Mary, Keith, and Katarina talking about various things like feeding her and whatnot. Mary just kind of like sitting there being like, Keith, what have you been doing when I haven't been watching you? Like, you wouldn't be taking advantage of your family status to get away with things regarding Katarina, would you? So that was kind of how she was. So that was an interesting battle there, which somehow led Katarina to thinking they like each other, which is not the case. Although that was something she kind of did a lot this episode, because she also thought, I think she thought that Geraldo, however you pronounce his name, liked Maria. It's like she just jumps to these conclusions. Like she's almost kind of like a shipper. She like with very little fuel, she's like, wow, they totally want each other. And yet she can't. The self-awareness is not there. She can't tell when people want her, even with when everyone does it. Although I guess if like almost everyone you speak to, they want to marry you, I guess I would kind of start to feel like the norm in a way. So you maybe might not think much of it. That could also be a bit of a factor, in addition to just her overall dense nature. So I do enjoy seeing her have a good time at the festival though, eating food, enjoying herself, and nobody was surprised about her getting distracted, eating food, losing track of time. It's just to be expected in regards to Katarina. It's just how she is. And Maria, we definitely have some really good stuff with Maria. Like, Maria's always been the kind of person I've shipped Katarina with the most, right? I could live with a Sophia ship or even a Mary ship, but Maria's probably the one that I'm biggest on, and this episode definitely pushed that rather well. Maria very much making her feelings towards Katarina pretty clear, at least towards anyone that's not Katarina. Anyone else can pick up on it, and she's talking about kind of making herself worthy of Katarina because she's obviously this commoner girl despite having this special light magic. She's still a commoner, and Katarina is not, of course. So in this kind of environment, can sometimes be a bit of a problem, especially when for one thing, she's technically engaged. Although we're gonna get rid of that at some point, I'm sure. Like that's in the works. Surely, right? Surely we'll take care of that. So it's good to see Maria, caring enough about Katarina to go that far. And we also, I guess, had Katarina also decide to join the thingy, the Department of Magic, Ministry of Magic thing, whatever it was called, right? So if they both join it, that's obviously something that they can do together, have a good time. Maria definitely seemed ecstatic when that was brought up. Like we actually had the camera, I think, kind of sit on her for a good several seconds of her just kind of like digesting that, what it means and letting the excitement come out. So that was a great little bit there. For sure. Also like the bit when she kind of like rushed towards Raphael, I think his name was. I don't know, just something about the animation and everything, about how that was done. It was pretty great. We also met like a couple new characters, or though they might have been briefly in season 1, I get maybe. But yeah, the brothers, the girls with the brothers, a bunch of names I don't remember most of, but I'm sure they could be I'm sure they'll be relevant to this season. And it looked like we had a shot there of what I assume was the play, so it seems like Katarina is going to be in the part of the play, which would be pretty cool if that's the case. Because yeah, she could do a great job for sure. I mean, she's kind of been a bit of an actress a lot of her life because she suddenly took over the role of somebody else, right? So she's kind of played the role of Katarina for the past 9-10 years, however long it's been, right? So she would have some experience in that regard. I mean, it's not like she tried too hard to act Ojo-sama-ish. She always was a bit of a weirdo, but still, I think it somewhat counts. She's still an experience being in somebody else's shoes, so it sort of counts. But so yeah, that's that. I think that's about everything I wanted to say on the episode. I definitely have missed a lot of these characters, getting to see, you know, Mary, Maria, Sophia, the other characters. You know, it's great to see them again. So, and of course, Katarina's a big one. She's always been my favorite character in the show. Watching her just be her is the best thing I could hope for in a show, really. So I'm glad to have gotten that. So. Next episode, we'll see what happens, but until then, this is it, so thank you for watching. I hope you click that like button and support me on Patreon and watch more of my videos if you do enjoy what I do, so bye-bye.